Well, good afternoon, guys and gals. It's been a couple of days since the last time I uploaded a video. I don't know if you might be wondering where I've been and what I've been doing. I'm still around, still trading. I've been a little bit busy. I've been not really uploading that often over the last couple of days. Today, I saw this thing popped up. Let me see if I can actually show you guys the alert console here. I set up an alert today on CLSK. You can see it right here. Set it up with the 16 over $9.05. It was triggered today, and it moved above this price. Okay, on 905. I was watching this thing. Let me just close it. Show you guys what I was looking at. I see this this little triangle formation right here on the daily, and I had the 893 high right there. So I was looking for the high of that one there, 909, but I wanted to see it as it was coming up over the $9 mark, right? It pulled back a little bit on this triangle. Yesterday we had a high of $8.96, right? So I set up an alert. Today it triggered early and popped up on my screen. So you can see here it's been running in a pretty decent way, and that's how, well, it was one of the ways that you can be sure to catch a couple of the moves, setting up alerts in different spots to show you what the price is doing, and that way you don't have to use the real estate on your monitors to watch it tick by tick. But today I also want to show you guys a move on Fossil for a sale, and also on Macy's. A couple of reversal patterns that I like to take. The problem with short selling oftentimes is you know that there's a couple of restrictions, rules are a little different, and not every single broker has many shares to short when you want them, right? So it's not as great, let's just put it, as going long, because it's almost an infinite amount of shares that you can find. If there's demand, you wouldn't have a problem. But when it comes to shorting, you might end up having a couple of restrictions here or there. But let's just go into the Macy's trade for the morning here. So the Macy's trade here is what happened. You're gonna notice that we got a yellow trend line here for the pre-market hour range, all the way to the $5.25, right? It's a 15-minute time frame right here. I'm gonna take it back a little bit. Let's see. Scroll it back. Pre-market hours, nice range. Take it back. Show you guys what it did. Opened up. Was a pretty decent thing. Printed I actually was expecting not to hold and come down, but as you can see here, it had a little bit of a range right out of the gates, and printed a bull flag pattern formation on top of the view app. Came up, but one of the things that I didn't feel too great about it, and again, he had a pre-market high at 925. I wanted to take a reversal, and it did come up and break by 1 penny, a cent up, broke, started to pull back 926. A little bit of consolidation on the 1 minute, test of this area, rejection on the one on the view app, rejecting the high 912 right here on the top, coming right back down to slam it again. One of the things again that you can, if you look at the 5-minute time frame here, we have a long-legged doji that is showing you, or dragonfly doji really, showing you on the 5 minutes a little bit of an indecision on the 5 here, $9.18 and 918 rejection, but it broke. Now you can see how well it rejected the pre-market highs with a topping candle on the 5, or the inverted hanging man on the 5-minute time frame, printing that nice topping candle for that reversal. It did consolidate a little bit here. I didn't take this consolidation for follow through all the way down to $8.74. I didn't take that trade there. So I only took this little trade towards the VWAP, and then I actually let it go. That was a fascinating trade here, how we see the high here at $9.08 and the VWAP rejection there, and here 906 with a VWAP at 906 with a rejection there at the VWAP as well. 908 and 908 high, and the VWAP right there 908 rejection of the VWAP, and the two candlesticks, the 5 minutes, coming down to a prior daily level $8.74 here. You can see how I separate my daily levels. You can see the daily level back here, 875, got 874 here. I let it go by a penny, it's fine, but we can see at 874 a prior level right here as well. We got an 875 on this candle right out the open, $8 and $7.85, and the high here we got 888 to close 875. So by a penny, 875 here by the penny, 875 daily range and a pre-market high. So when I have an intraday level, I use yellow trend lines and the white trend lines for the daily level, so I can differentiate what I'm looking at and what I'm looking for in different time frames. So on fossil as well, there was a pretty decent reversal on fossil. This thing right out of the gates was a pretty decent thing. There's no range, no nothing that I selected here. You can see no trend lines other than just the white trend lines. That means that I was only looking at this daily range, prior daily levels 996. But one of the things that showed a pretty decent reversal on and fossil is the 5 minutes right here with this rejection candle coming down hard. You can see here how this thing ramped up, and we had a rejection close to the high here and the low of this doji at 1090 right here, 1090, and we got a 1090 right here. So multiple level at that 1090 for that support on that topping candle rejection here, and at the break of that, look at how it actually flushed pretty fast, to be honest. It had a flush pretty fast when it started to break under this thing. A little bit of consolidation here, flushed up. Look at the high of this one, 81 and then 68, couple of cents here. Started to consolidate a little bit under the VWAP. I actually was expecting that, and we got some follow through here with it. It consolidated under the VWAP and then rejected the VWAP to keep on coming down. I wasn't actually expecting, I was looking for the retest of this area. You can see this little dotted line here. This dotted line indicates the prior close. So you can see how this dotted line comes. Actually, that was the first candle that printed today. But this dotted line indicates, well, let me go back here because I want to show you exactly what it means. This little dotted line here is today's open line. All right, so yeah, I'm sorry about that. So the dotted line here is right at the open price. So I was actually expecting that this area was going to hold. So I wasn't looking for a follow-through move under that. Although it gave me that follow-through move, I was not around anymore. So what I try to do is I try to cover on the flushes, right? I like to short more than going long. The majority of my trades are short, although I I don't want to say that I'm a short seller per se, just something like that, but I like shorting. It's just, for me, I guess my brain reads the pattern in a little bit of an easier way compared to long trades. And I don't want it to sound bad, but the herd goes long on every single thing that is moving, right? So it's just something that I have developed over the years, and some patterns are easier for me to determine and to trade when I'm going short. So I wasn't expecting this consolidation to hold a lot. I especially in this little pull up right here, this bounce, I was actually expecting this consolidation to hold and go right back up to the view aperture. And you can notice right here, consolidation didn't do that. It just followed through to the downside, right? But again, and that's the consolidation right here, is this doji. But it came right back down to the support area here of $10.40. Although, again, I did not expect this thing, especially this thing was close to the 1050 area, which is a support level, psychological support area that many people will actually use to determine where they're gonna find the support and resistance and where they want to go long and short. So psychological area, whole dollar, half dollar. I didn't really expect this thing to have that follow through, but you know, looking at how this candle's printed this morning and the amount of sellers that were in different spots, there were a couple of other for example, I was talking about KNDI. KNDI started to move pretty decent today on the earlier hours of the day, but there was a 30 and 40,000 share seller a couple of times. One time at 11 was a 30,000 share seller when it was going up, and the second time when that seller was absorbed, the second time that it was coming up, it had a little pullback, and the second time that it was pushing up, it had a 40,000 share seller right at 11, and so it actually did pull back. For the rest of the day, then it pulled up a little more. It went to a higher day today, 1150, around 1150, if I'm not mistaken, 1147. But you know, that's something that I posted on the trading group. But I wanted to bring you the fossil trades here and Macy's, and also to talk about all the things that I already talked about at the beginning of the video. But today, I just wanted to just bring you another video. Come around. It's been a while since we spoken, since I uploaded a video. I don't know if you guys and gals were thinking, oh, what happened with this guy? Well, I'm still around. I'm still trading, obviously. It's just I haven't been uploading as often as, you know, over the last couple of months. So I hope this video finds you well, and I hope that it has helped you in any way. For now, I'll let you guys go. Thank you for your time, and happy trading to you all.